They drive us crazy, but we just can't live without them.
I know.
See? Hey guys, I'm Rebecca from MsMojo, and this is my sister Emily. And today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cartoon sisters we love. Before we begin, we publish new content every day. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. We are paying tribute to some of our favorite small screen ladies that drive their siblings crazy, whether they're butting heads or simply showing their family some love. We are not limiting it to one sister. It can be 2, 3, sometimes even 10. However, we are not including any siblings from films that were adapted into TV shows, like Lilo and Nani.
Well.
All right, let's get to the list.
I shouldn't have yelled at you.
We're sisters. It's our job.
Number 10, Applejack and Apple Bloom. My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Applejack is the hardworking middle child at Sweet Apple Acres, and the bearer of the element of honesty. Apple Bloom is the youngest of the Apple siblings, and one of the founding fillies of the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Why couldn't you just listen to your big sister? Who knows what kind of nasty curse a cord could have just put on you?
The two share a typical tight southern sisterhood. Although Apple Bloom tends to be a little too eager to grow up or help out, while Applejack can act a little overprotective towards her baby sister. Despite their quirks, they have one of the tightest sisterly bonds in the show, while also making time to give a little love to their less talkative big brother, Big Mac, showing that they truly are apples to the core.
You're right. It is hard work. That's why we do it together.
Number 9. Lori, Lenny, Luna, Luann, Lynn Jr., Lucy, Lana, Lola, Lisa, and Lily Loud, the Loud House. Since the Louds could take up the entire list, we're bringing them together for one sole entry.
Alrighty then. We are dressed and fed, and now we have our backpacks and lunches prepared to dietary needs. We're just waiting on Lori.
Inspired by the creator's own family, Lincoln Loud finds himself caught in the middle of 10 sisters, each with their own distinct, creative, over-the-top personality and ambitions.
Guys! Please stay out of this. You only make it worse.
If by worse, you mean better, I agree.
These ladies butt heads with Lincoln, and often each other, meddle in his life, and generally make the world more chaotic for their only brother. Peace and tranquility becomes almost non-existent in the Loud House.
Oh, the camel clutch.
Another good option for you.
While it doesn't sound like an ideal situation, Lincoln wouldn't trade his sisters for the world if he could. And the sisters all agree that Lincoln truly is the best dang brother. Number 8, Candace, Gertrude, Flynn, Phineas and Ferb. Candace is Phineas's biological older sister and Ferb's older stepsister. When the boys start scheming for summer shenanigans, she'll go out of her way to try and expose their harebrained schemes to their parents.
See? I told you I'm not crazy. I told you.
And you're not crazy because...
Unfortunately, such a feat is easier said than done, as her brothers can easily cover their tracks, and being constantly foiled by them drives poor Candace batty.
When we went to that museum, they built 50-foot treehouse robots, but still you didn't see them. Those boys are evil.
Phineas and Ferb may be a nuisance, but they're still Candace's little brothers, and she loves them very much and cares about their safety. The boys don't really notice Candace's attempts to get them busted, and genuinely feel like they couldn't ask for a better big sister.
But Candace, the disc, you didn't save it.
What? And let you fall? You may be a pain, but you are my brother.
Number 7, Dee Dee, Dexter's Laboratory. There is a pest problem in Dexter's Laboratory, in the form of his ditzy, hyperactive big sister, Dee Dee.
Dee Dee, stop your devilish destruction.
Hi, Dexter!
When Dee Dee comes around, disaster usually follows for Dexter's scientific creations. Although, to be fair, she doesn't do it to be mean, it's just that curiosity gets the better of her and her little brother's work.
Yes, remove yourself from my laboratory.
Ooh, what's that?
Go!
While science is not her forte, Dee Dee is shown to actually be wise in subjects that Dexter's too smart to understand, such as nature, inner peace, and how to have fun.
Okay, now your makeup. Well, I think that's the best we can do here.
Despite Dexter's frustration towards her, she genuinely loves her little brother and only wants to spend time with him, even if it means sabotaging his work.
That's right, Dexter, and no matter where you go, no matter where you sleep, no matter what you eat, I will be there stealth ninja polar bear waiting to pounce on its next unsuspecting victim, for I am Dee Dee, Snowball Warrior!
Number 6. Dot Warner, also known as Princess Angelina Contessa Louisa Francesca Banana Fana Bobesca III, Animaniacs. Call her Dottie and she will make you suffer.
We're the Warner Brothers.
And the Warner sister.
Dot is the youngest of the Warner siblings, and arguably the cutest of them all. She'll go to bizarre lengths to maintain her adorable image.
Being cute's a thing you can't hide. If you look up the word in a book, there's my picture inside.
She gets along well with her two brothers, always happy and eager to join in on their shenanigans. But she gets annoyed easily when the two start flirting with girls, despite how she acts whenever she sees a handsome guy around.
Hello, Mel.
I'd like to see Mr. Plots.
He's busy. Let's talk about us.
On the outside, she's a sweet little lady. But on the inside, she can be vain, pushy, and possibly even zanier than Yakko and Wacko combined. But we can't deny how cute she really is.
Please let us out of the cagey-wagey.
Oh, you're working your weirdness on me, man. Your cute weirdness. Okay, I'll let you out.
Some girls got it, some girls don't.
Number 5. Meg Griffin, Family Guy. When she's not acting as the series' Patsy, Meg is the eldest child of the Griffin family, followed by her two brothers Chris and Stewie. While they don't interact as much, Meg will try to be a good big sister to Stewie.
Do you want a hug from your big sister?
Ow! Too bad he doesn't usually give her the same respect.
Hold it, Meg. Those two are mine.
What?
Meg and Chris will butt heads every now and then, bickering like your average brother and sister and even taking advantage of each other from time to time.
The important thing is that you stood up for me, and I won't forget it.
Despite this, Chris and Meg look out for each other and work well together when absolutely necessary, though they have been shown to take their bonding a little too far.
Chris?
Meg?
Number 4. Mabel Pines, Gravity Falls. Mabel is Dipper's 5-minute older twin sister, inspired by series creator Alex Hirsch's actual twin sister.
Kissing practice!
While Dipper becomes obsessed with the strange happenings surrounding Gravity Falls, Mabel is more focused on the simple pleasures of summer, such as chasing after boys or getting creative with arts and crafts.
Okay, hit it, boys! Who's that girl with the pig and braces? She puts smiles on everyone's face.
Despite their conflicting priorities, Mabel is always ready to back Dipper up when it comes to dealing with the supernatural perils, which is good since Dipper admits that she's the main reason he stands a chance.
I just need to think positive, be friendly, and everything will work out fine.
Their summer in Gravity Falls won't last forever, but Mabel is more than ready to face reality as long as she's got her twin by her side.
You're letting them take our argument to court?
Hey, I didn't make the rules in Mabel Land.
Yes, you did! There's a tapestry of you making the rules.
Number 3. Louise and Tina Belcher, Bob's Burgers. All 3 Belcher kids are a riot on their own, but for this list, we're giving it up to the oldest and youngest of the trio.
Unless you're Jimmy Jr. and you're here to kiss my lips, I don't want to talk to you.
Tina is the elder sister, and a monotone, socially inept, hopeless romantic who loves horses, rainbows, and writing some rather bizarre erotic fiction. Louise may look like a sweet, normal little girl in a pink hat, but underneath those bunny ears is a manipulative, deceitful little devil who thrives on conflict.
Don't ever mess with us again, Logan. Now get the hell out of here!
Oh! Yeah, that's how you do it, that's how you do it.
Obviously, neither one is really perfect for the family restaurant business, but when they team up with their brother Gene, mischief and hilarity are guaranteed to follow, especially if it's at their father's expense.
I'm sorry I was mean to you guys.
I just figured you were having female troubles. What are female troubles?
I love you too, Louise.
Number 2. Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, the Powerpuff Girls. They're the iconic Cartoon Network superhero sisters created from a concoction of sugar, spice, everything nice, and an accidental addition of Chemical X. Blossom is the level-headed leader and brains of the trio. Bubbles is the sweet and giggly heart of the group, who can easily go hardcore if you push the wrong buttons, and Buttercup is the tough-as-nails tomboy of the 3.
We got to the observatory, busted in, beat up Mojo, rescued you, and here we are. Can we go home now?
They'll bicker and argue like any normal siblings their age, but when the city of Townsville is in peril, they'll quickly band together to lay some fast-paced crime fighting against the forces of evil and save the world. All before bedtime, no less.
Excuse me, Mr. Monster? I was wondering if you would be so kind as to stop destroying Townsville. We like our town very, very much.
Before we unveil our number one pick, here are some honorable mentions.
You know, we're only 4 hours out of Nairobi. Why don't we hop in the Combi and go have breakfast there?
You mean with a table and a waitress?
Hey, Meg, can I borrow your barrette? My cutie pie's gonna love my new hairdo.
Oh, no, you don't. I need it from my hair.
When you were in the kids next door, I wanted to be just like you. You were the best, and I was so proud to be your sister.
Oh, Andy.
Number 1, Lisa Marie and Margaret Maggie Simpson, The Simpsons. Lisa is the scholarly middle child with a knack for the saxophone and a love-hate relationship with Big Brother Bart.
Mr. Honey Bunny, you inhuman monster! You want a piece of me?
Maggie is the pacifier-sucking toddler who is secretly very bright for an infant, but who may also harbor a secret dark side.
Yes. That's the one.
While they're worlds apart, they keep a strong sisterly bond, and both venture through eerily similar struggles, being bright, self-sufficient young women overlooked by their peers and sharing a rather complex relationship with the rest of their family.
Why is it when a woman is confident and powerful, they call her a witch?
Only a select few fully understand their sisterhood, but it helps them stand out even more as the young ladies of one of the most iconic cartoon families in history.
Not for babies.
Well, let us know what you think in the comments, and if you have any fun sibling moments, be sure to like and subscribe and check out these other videos. And also give your sister a hug.